Hey everybody, welcome to episode 6 of Karate Korner. We're not going to do a fun intro today because this video is already going to be long. And the reason it's long is because it is Steven Seagal's directorial masterpiece, On Deadly Ground. The only reason he was even allowed to direct his own movie is because Warner Brothers wanted him in Under Siege 2, and he only agreed to it if they gave him a big budget and let him make his own movie first. But don't worry, he doesn't let it immediately go to his head. A-bum-bum-bum. In this movie, Seagal plays this guy named Forrest. Forrest works for a big oil company in Alaska, but doesn't work for them. He does, but he's a good guy. He's too good for them, but he works for them or something. It doesn't have to make sense. Oh yeah, and Dr. Cox is in this movie? Oh yeah, and Michael Caine is in this movie? So we open up at an oil refinery caught fire. And Seagal's like, don't worry about it. I've been putting out oil fires for like 45 years. He's like, just look at this, pull the chain, blow it the fuck up. Notice how I'm not looking back. Cool guys, don't look back. All right, are we good here? I gotta go get a beer. So we go to this dingy bar.
Piece of shit.
Forrest, don't break anything.
Oh, she's seen Seagal movies before. Yeah, you want to fight? Oh, I'll fight. Step, 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 kick. Didn't see that coming. I can beat you up with anything, even rope. Yeah, fuck you. And fuck you. And fuck you. Fuck this guy a lot. Jesus.
When we play a little game, we'll play the hand slap game.
The hand slap game? Surely he doesn't mean that game in middle school where... Oh, nope. Yep, he means that game. Okay.
Here we go. Okay.
Oh my god, except you get punched in the gut when you lose?
What does it take to change the essence of a man?
I need time to change.
Dude, did you literally just punch the racism out of him? Michael Caine plays a guy named Michael because Seagal probably didn't want to learn people's character names. And he's the head of a big oil company, and he's kind of a dick.
At Aegis Oil. Cut! Fuck, these animals stink. Bring me a washcloth.
But I also love him. So this old man works for the oil company, and he finds some files that claim the company's using faulty equipment so they can meet deadlines, and it's going to put people's lives at risk. So he downloads the files and hides them, typical Seagal movie style. And Dr. Cox shows up, and he's like, where are the files, man? Old man goes, you clearly have never been in a Seagal flick before. This isn't how interrogations go. And he goes, you don't think I know what a Seagal movie's like? Watch me break all this shit. Cut back to Seagal and Michael Caine. And they say, hey, there's another refinery that kind of got fucked up. Can you go take care of that one too? And Seagal's like, I directed this movie. I know what's about to happen. And I'm going to assume that's a stunt double or someone died. I swear to God, don't call him Bear. They take him back to their village. And this lady's like, eat my tooth. It'll heal you. He's like, no, I'm fine. Oh my God, that smells bad. I'm good. You rescued me. Seagal attempts to sneak out and steal their dogs. Don't worry about it. I've been working with dogs for like 57 years. It goes about as well as you expect.
Fucking dogs, get off of me!
Dude, Jesus, you could have borrowed the sled. And now you ready to look into the mind of what director Seagal thinks makes a good movie? Whatever you're thinking. I bet you weren't thinking this.
You will fight your most difficult battle. Then you will find your way back.
I've slowed this down, and I am positive that's actually Seagal hugging a bear. And then he has another vision, like Inception. I think this is a vision in a vision, because he was already unconscious, right? Naked Indian or an old lady with a rattle. Yeah, you know what Seagal likes. And he's born again as a bear, I guess.
But you guys have had this all along?
I had to ride a dog sled. So they go on a trip to the old man's house because when he got blown up at that refinery, he saw the old man's body. So he knows that he got killed too. But while he's there, he obviously finds that hidden tape somehow. And some goons show up to fight. And we ready for a crazy story? So this dude, Sven-Ole Thornton, is a Danish stuntman / actor. When he met Seagal on set, Seagal asked him to kick him to show what he was capable of. Thornton kicked the shit out of him, which knocked him over. And then while shooting this scene the next day, Seagal hit the dude so hard in the throat, he knocked him out. And then he thought that looked so realistic, because it was, that he just wrote that dude's character out of the rest of the movie. He just cut the rest of his scenes because he's like, man, it looked really good when I knocked you out, so your character's dead now. And then Warner Brothers must have given him a few extra mil because they get this guy, and they get Billy Bob Thornton. And once Seagal learns what's on the tape, he's like, we need more firepower. Every house I've ever been to has got a secret gun room. Here it is. Oh, this is only like half the guns I normally use. Well, I got another secret gun room. Let's go.
Yeah, I stocked this place up a couple years ago.
And then he proceeds to fill this duffel bag with as many things that go boom, hand it to the girl who knows nothing about anything that's going on, and just tell her to get out of there so he can rig it to explode. Any fancy switches or fun traps? Nope. His technique is what a kid does when they try to get out of a garage door without tripping the sensor, which is to push the button and run as fast as you can. He then proceeds to set up a ton more traps. These guys are experts. They're like, we found the battery switch to a mouse trap. Yeah, we know that probably will blow up. All right, all clear. Keep moving.
Wait a minute!
Dr. Cox is excited. He doesn't get to use guns much in his movies.
The hell are you shooting at? Put it away! I put it away!
Yep. Exactly what you think is going to happen is exactly what happens. We Dukes of Hazzards over this shit. And I guess the whole time they're being chased, they were also heading in the direction of this big refinery that they plan on blowing up. Seagal makes a silencer out of a 2-liter bottle, which I don't know enough about guns to question this, but I somehow feel like this wouldn't work. And then we start blowing some shit up. The refinery goes on like meltdown mode, and Michael's in denial.
This whole place is gonna blow. If you want to go down with your ship, that's fine. But I am not that stupid. Where are you going?
To the bathroom.
And everyone's like, no, we're fucking out of here, right? These two try to escape in a helicopter.
You right now! I got him! Yeah! Come on, shoot him!
Oh, but what about the girl? Oh, good thing she's a woman driver. So the goon squad's getting ready to fight Seagal, and they're like, hey, where's Billy Bob?
What do you think, stock in or out? Because when it's out, I kind of feel like a pussy, you know what I'm saying? And when it's in, it feels like, I don't know, meaner or something.
We make the way to the control room, and the lady goes, do you know how to work any of this? Oh yeah, I've been building computers for like 57 years. You just flip some switches and hit some buttons and check out all these lights. I'm sure they do something. Get a lot of messages on this computer. Oh, hey, hold on, let's stop here. Let's check out. There's more buttons over here. I'm going to push these, see what goes on.
Yeah, that's right. Go ahead, big boy. Make your move.
Okay, I'm not moving. I'm just slowly walking directly up to you, and I'm going to grab your gun and kill you. Thank you. Oh, hey, Michael, fancy meeting you up here. Surely I'm going to let you keep some shred of dignity. I mean, you are Michael Caine. I'm going to hang him from this hook. Ugh, I cut the wire too long. Hold on, I got to go down a floor. Here we go. I can only imagine Seagal thought this was a cool looking stunt and he kept it in the movie. Look at him clear that 14-inch pipe. Hey, do you think you fucked up by setting all these bombs off while we're still here? No, everything's under control. Oh my god, it's bright. It is really hot in here. We'll just get in the car. I wrote this movie. I'm invincible. I'm going to hit shit just for fun. And then they blow up the Death Star. And the movie's not over. How did you think it was going to end? On a high note? Or did you think it was going to end on a 10-minute lecture from Steven Seagal about how big oil is destroying the planet?
How many of you out there have heard of alternative engines?
And there are alternative fuel sources for cars that we'll never use because of high conspiracies and the utmost tops of offices. 10 minutes. Originally, Seagal filmed about 40 minutes of footage for this message. And Warner Brothers said, God, no. Please don't do that. And then they talked him down to about 10. Was there any momentum in that movie? Okay, I think this is the actual ending, so we should be good. Yeah, okay, no, it's over. And there we got it. That was On Deadly Ground. The movie coming up next was the reason Warner Brothers let him even do this movie, which is Under Siege 2: Dark Territory. I haven't checked out the plot. I'm assuming it's going to be like Die Hard 2. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you got to do. And as always, stay happy, stay healthy.